Cancerian Massive, what's going on? It's your girl D here, bringing you another astrology reading for the month of, well, this one's for September. Make sure you check out the one for August, because sometimes when you watch it at the beginning of August, something may not resonate because something may not have come into fruition yet. Now that the month is over, go back and check out the August reading and see if there's something that you connect with, right? And you want to do the same thing with this one. But of course, check it out now too, you know. But this is going to be a general astrology reading where I'm just looking at where the planets are for the sun sign or the ascendant sign for Cancer. All right, so just take what resonates. You could be experiencing this. You could know someone who's experiencing this. But if you are experiencing it, you could be on either side of the fence in the situation. Okay, you could be any of the parties and their perspective. So this is general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Now, make sure you subscribe to my other channel. It's called Mini Styles. The link's in the box below. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. Now, you don't have any planets in your first house. Interesting. You don't have any planets in your 12th house either. So you're the first one of all the planets that I've done. I mean, of all the signs where you don't have any energies in your subconscious. You know, you don't have any planets dictating what's going on in your subconscious energy. That's interesting. All right, but where the planets come in, yeah, in the first half of your chart, like the first 6 houses, you only have a planet in your 3rd house and your 4th house. But we also have the South Node in Scorpio. But your 3rd house is where you have activity. You got Venus here, and that's Virgo for you. So, you know, this is an energy of being careful that you're not, well, let me just see. You could be meeting someone who is a lady of the night or a gentleman of the night, or maybe that is what you do. Okay? I feel like it's more so of you meeting these people, you like connecting with them. I don't know if it's for conversation. I feel like it could be for conversation. Maybe you just need some company. And if it's not you, it could be a friend of yours who's doing this. Whether they're single or married, it don't matter. They could just be meeting with, you know, paying people for their time. You know, or maybe you feel like this is what you want to do, or this could be what you do for a living. Now, your 4th house here, this is where Mercury's in retrograde here. This is Libra energy. So this has to do with your, you know, your family dynamics, the nurturing energy in your life, maybe a mother figure or an auntie or a cousin, or maybe somebody who took care of you, depending on, you know, what your situation was. But you could be looking back at this energy here, and you could be looking back at the relationship that you had with this person or this mother figure. Okay? Maybe that has a direct reflection on the lifestyle that you're living now for some of you. Maybe this is something that your mom did. Maybe you grew up and this is the lifestyle you knew. You grew up in this type of lifestyle where maybe you were, you know, a hustler, right? If you're not a hustler, then you could be somebody who pays for prostitutes or pays for, you know, escorts, or someone who likes to spend a lot of money in the strip club. And I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that this is what this person likes to do for fun, like their social life, or the people that they've grown up around, like the environment that they surround themselves in more so. So this is somebody who could have grew up in this environment, but it was definitely something where it was all about money for sure. You know, how people get money, what they do for money. But this could be, again, you know, somebody who works in the sex industry. But at any rate, somebody needs to be careful with spending. Somebody likes going to they like going shopping, and or somebody may be doing some shopping. So, you know, that could be the way that they cope with they spend money. That could be the way that they cope with, you know, whatever went on in their childhood. For some of you, you had a very tragic childhood. You had a lot going on. especially when you're in your childhood. I feel like for a lot of you, especially with the South Node here, because South Node energy could represent your childhood, not only your past life, but your childhood life. And with Scorpio, with this being Scorpio here, some of you may have moved a lot. You know, you may have had, family members who were involved in illegal activities. You know, there were things that went on behind the scenes as a kid in your life that could have been very traumatic for you. Okay? Some of you could have had some issues sexually as a child. Or you may know somebody who maybe they act weird, or they're in a sense they've been, sexually assaulted as a child. It could be dealing with that energy right now as far as remembering. It could be a family member who did it to them or to you. So somebody could be acting, if it's not you, somebody could be acting really weird or acting emotional. It could be that this is like the anniversary of that. Like it could have been their mother. There could have been some type of really tragic situation where maybe they were sexually abused and their mother knew about it, and maybe it's their mother's anniversary or their mother's birthday, or it's like the celebration of the death of their mother, something like that, where they're dealing with like bittersweet energy. Or if it's not them, it's you. But there's something about the way you grew up, the environment you grew up in. It was definitely a hustle type of environment. Somebody was definitely a slave to that money. But when it comes to your relationships, there's nothing in your sixth house, but in your house of relationships, Pluto's there in retrograde. So for some of you, you're very particular about who you hang out with. You don't deal with people. I don't feel, for some of you, you don't really got friends. You got business partnerships. Or some of you meet a lot of people that you deal with based on what you do for a living. Like, I feel like you don't really have a social life too much. Well, maybe you do. Nah, because you really don't trust too many people. For some of you, you don't mess with too many people, is what I'm getting here. It could be relationships that you've come out of recently, where you're like, yo, people, the people you were, or it could have just been you cutting off the people who you were dealing with. These people just, they could have reminded you of your past. They could have been involved in your tragic situation as a child. Maybe it was something going on with a father figure as well. Maybe your father dealt with a lot of women. Or there was no father. Maybe someone's father passed away. Uh-oh, return of the Mac. Alright, so somebody's returning of the Mac. Somebody's father was a Mac. Or somebody got out of a relationship. Somebody went through a divorce and now they going back out there in the field. This is what I'm getting, return of the Mac. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because Pluto's in your 7th house with Capricorn, so somebody definitely could have been dealing with child support, dealing with going through a divorce or separation. All right, and psychologically here with your 8th house energy, this could be you trying to get yourself away from the situation, not wanting to move forward with it, learning from it. Yeah, I definitely feel like for some of you, you're realizing some people are not who they say they were. Or somebody could be feeling that way about you. Somebody could be involved in, some spiritual organizations, groups, organizations that deal with spiritual energy. Or the manipulation of it in any way, shape, or form. Somebody, it could be anything from like a gang affiliation to being involved in some type of I get somebody is it's like it's more than one thief. It's like somebody steals. I don't know what they steal though, but it's like maybe more than one thief working together. or it's like a group of thieves that work together. It's like, you know, I just keep thinking of the saying, there's no honor among thieves. But I feel like this could be what somebody's learning. This could be a lesson somebody's learning. The Cancerian energy could be learning that. Or, you know, you could be around somebody who's learning that, and you're watching it go down. But your 11th house, you have Taurus here. This is where the North Node is. So this has to do with your social life, or how, you know, how you are in group environments. So I feel like you know, you're somebody who pretty much goes with the flow of things when you're around people that you trust. Yeah, it would have to be something really off the wall to happen for you to, you know, to feel indifferent about, you know, the people you hang out with. Or I would feel like you would have to do something really off the wall for them to, I feel like they just know you. Like, I feel like they know you. They know what you would do in a situation. And it would have to be something unexpected for you to change out of that. Like, something out of the ordinary would have to come about to get you out of it. Like, I feel like this is how your friends know you. So that's dangerous energy in a sense, because this is people who could take advantage of you. I get that energy. I feel like, you know, you may need to be careful because people think they know you and what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. So be careful of that. I think you should switch up with that. Maybe some of you are now, but Uranus in retrograde, you're switching up the type of people you hang out with. If you're thinking about that, that might be a good idea. Somebody stepping down from a position. Somebody doesn't want a position that they have. They're either willingly stepping down or they're being asked to step down. And this is somebody who's like either running the company, and they're an executive. So they could be a CFO, a CIO, you know, an executive director, a board member, you know, somebody high ranking is being asked to step down or is considering retiring. But it could be because of their illegal association with some things that have been going on that are coming out. Somebody, it could be in reference to how somebody made money, some illegal activity. Yeah, there's more than one person involved in this. I've been seeing this in some of the readings. There's a group of people working together under the cover to get whatever it is that they're trying to get, but they're all being, it's like it's going to be revealed what they were all involved in. You know, especially with this Pluto and Capricorn energy. And Mercury being in Libra, like it's going to be all over the news. Like, I feel like it's, you know, things that was going on with the IRS. Okay, things going on just, you know, as far as yeah, especially with the 4th house. There's a Cancerian energy here. There could be some political backlash. You know, a lot of this may have to do with political backlash. Like, things are going to be revealed. Things are starting to come out. So a lot of people's secrets are being revealed at this time or about to be revealed. And if they're, you know, public figures, it's going to be all over the news, or a lot of people are going to find out about it. Somebody could be deciding to leave a business partnership. Or they could be relaunching. Like, you may have a business partner and maybe you guys are relaunching the business. There could also be somebody who has some issues with taxes, back taxes. And you want to get this taken care of, because I feel like for some of you it's going to interfere with your future plans if you don't. But I feel like there's some type of fines or some type of tax lien. Somebody could be dealing with fines or tax liens. Also something with student loans, especially with your ninth house here with Neptune. Um, Somebody could be going through a situation here where they don't have to pay certain amount of student loans, or a certain amount of their student loans could be removed with Saturn and Aquarius here in the 8th house too. Yeah, I feel like, you may be somebody who might be able to participate with that. So check that out for some of you who are listening to that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Some of you could be looking back at, certain situations and circumstances where um, I feel like somebody might be regretting a relationship, or regretting a connection they had with someone. They're regretting how they left it, or there could be that one that got away type of energy, is what I'm feeling too. Yeah, but we'll see what the rest of the month brings, all right? That's what I got for you, Cancer. Make sure you check out the August reading as well. Go to the Cancer 2022 playlist, or it might be attached to at the end of this reading. Go ahead and check out the August reading and see if anything in that resonated, and come back and check this at the end of the month. Now, this could be people going through this. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, but if it is you in a situation, you could be on either side of the scenario. All right? So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't forget to subscribe to the other channel. The link's in the box below to Many Styles of Tarot, all right? I wish you guys the best. Take care.